everyone, and welcome to Room 120 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. End of the year math and reading testing has begun, and students are doing so well so far on the assessments. So please make sure that your child is coming to school well rested and is ready to be tested every day this coming week. Please make sure that you are signing the schools and pools permission slips as soon as possible and returning them to school. We do have to enter that information on a spreadsheet that is provided to the YMCA, the company providing the swim lessons, as soon as possible. This week, we're excited to celebrate another superhero of the week, and this week we're celebrating Adrian. We're super excited to celebrate Adrian. Adrian is always making the correct choices and being kind to others, as well as showing all the storm skills, both in the classroom and outside of the classroom. We're excited to celebrate Adrian this week. Up next is looking ahead, where you will hear all the things that are happening in the future of our school and in our classroom. There are a lot of dates and events that I'm going to cover in this segment of the news today, but they will be in the news from this point on. So if you missed it today, then you're going to hear it multiple times. Mark your calendars for May 19th through the 23rd, as that is our Schools and Pools field trip. This is going to be a really fun and unique field trip where students go to a pool and learn how to swim. The permission slip was sent home last week, so make sure that you're signing and returning that as soon as possible. On Tuesday, May the 20th, from 4 until 6, our school is hosting a Rising Kindergarten event. So if you or someone you know has a child that's starting kindergarten next year, please plan to attend this event so that you can talk to the kindergarten teachers, in addition to having your child screened for kindergarten. Mark your calendars for Monday, May the 26th, as there will be no school in observance of Memorial Day. And also mark your calendars for Wednesday, June the 4th, as it will be our end of the year celebration from 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock, and parents are invited to attend to that. I always do a nacho party. The theme is Nacho Average Second Grader, and so a sign up will be coming home soon for some items that we need to make that celebration a success. And then finally, make sure that you have Friday, June the 6th on your calendar, as it is the last day of school and it will be a 12 o'clock dismissal. Honestly, I cannot even believe that we're already talking about the last day of school. Up next is Curriculum Corner, where you will hear all the things that your child is going to learn in the classroom this week. Our attendance fact for the week is that by 6th grade, chronic absenteeism becomes a leading indicator of whether or not a student will successfully graduate high school. So attendance starting as early as 2nd grade really does matter. In math, we are continuing Unit 6 this week, and students are learning about the foundations of multiplication through arrays and equal groups, in addition to repeated addition equations. Please continue to practice in your child's math homework book each night, and encourage your child to find different examples of arrays in their everyday lives. In Foundations this week, we're finishing up Unit 15, and students have been learning about the OO sound in school, the UE sound as in blue, the OU as in soup, the EW as in chew, the U making the U sound, OO making the sound as in book, as well as UE making the long U sound as in the word blue. That is a lot of sounds for students to have to know, so make sure that you're doing the at-home practice. The assessment for that unit will be this coming Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we'll begin Unit 16, where students will learn about AU and AW, as in August, and SAW, making the all sound. This is a little bit easier because it's only 2 sounds, and they definitely have a defined place in the word. A new homework packet will be coming home with your child on Thursday. And then finally, in reading, we're learning about different types of butterflies this week, and so students will be answering questions about main idea and details. We are really shifting our focus to multiple choice questions to help best prepare students for the next grade level. So we'll be teaching how to eliminate answer choices and then use logic and the text to determine the correct answer. In conjunction with this butterfly unit, we also have caterpillars in our classroom that are working their way through the metamorphosis process, and possibly by Monday should already be in their chrysalises waiting to turn into butterflies. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Room 120 News. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of Room 120 News.